everyone. Welcome to Pouring Takes Podcast. I am Charlie.
And I am Rayya, and it is Super Bowl Monday, which we all agree should be a holiday for National Hangover Day.
I can hear the hangover in your voice.
I wouldn't say I'm hungover at this point. I am just really tired.
I'm just tired.
I mean, you think about it. We had UFC on Saturday. We had Dallas Mavs game on Saturday, Super Bowl on Sunday, and then a really long work day for me. My agency does a lot of Super Bowl work. So today was all of the rap reports on all the Super Bowl campaigns. So I've been at it all day. Literally was working in the car on the way here.
No thanks.
You're over here being like, this is why I work for myself.
That's right. I just take care of y'all.
Exactly. Everybody needs a Tanner to take care of them in their
lives. True dat.
Well, we are here at Underdog Restaurant and Sports Club. And see, I'm not hungover, Tanner. I am drinking red wine.
That's
I'm trying
right.
to
That's
relax.
good for the blood. That's
Hair
what the
of the
doctor
dog
said.
that bit you.
You know, I didn't get to the gym today, so this is a little treat for my heart.
That's right. A
Glass
little
of red wine keeps the
makes you
doctor
healthier.
away.
What about you, Charlie? What are we sipping on today?
Man, I'm taking it chill. I had a nice, good fun weekend. So just chilling with Miller Lite, official beer of the Cowboys.
Are you also a Miller Lite boy today?
I am, but I definitely want to start shooting.
Yeah.
I want to get that started soon.
Well, where's our friend?
That's all right. Well, I'll holler at Angel. What are we shooting and why, Charlie?
Well, Miller Lite, like I said, keep it light. It's
That's
nice
not
and
the
crisp.
question.
Oh, why am I drinking it?
No, what are you
No.
shooting and
Oh,
why?
I'm way out. See,
I'm sorry. Are your headphones working?
Yeah, I don't know. It's Monday. This is why you have Monday off for after the Super Bowl.
Phew.
What am I shooting? Well, since I went down in flames with a lot of my picks, I guess a fireball.
I will also
Okay.
do a fireball to be supportive. Just know that I have to start working at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah? Sounds
So
like you need a
I'm gonna
rumple, man.
I'm just do one. But I would like to just say I won the weekend. My picks were elite, unmatched. I swept our prop bets. I'm amazing.
You are.
Did you get the Kool-Aid? Not the Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's the only one I missed,
Gatorade.
but all three of us missed that.
I
so
mean,
that doesn't count.
nobody thought
Nobody
yellow.
said yellow. I chose blue. You went. You said red.
I said red.
I went purple
And you
because
went
I'm
purple.
kind of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
You know.
And then I said blue because blue Gatorade needed some love. But
And
clearly,
I love blue Gatorade.
They
I'll
went
give it
yellow.
love. Yeah,
That's right. The classic.
You know, can't.
All right, let me go find some shots.
You can't beat a
I've
classic.
never have I had yellow Gatorade? Not much.
Yellow Gatorade's my favorite.
I've had every other,
Like-
but blue's my go-to.
Yellow, blue, and red are my big three.
I think it's because yellow is a little more citrusy for me for some reason.
Yeah, I prefer lemon lime.
Yeah.
Most flavored drinks I go lemon lime. Like Steven makes fun of me all the time because the only flavored sparkling water I'll drink is lime.
Lime.
And then
You like the
lemon.
lime.
I'm basic. I am so basic it hurts.
Yeah. Well, what a crazy. I mean.
Do you just want to jump right into it?
Yeah, let's just go right into it since we're already talking about the prop bets. I'm not hungover, surprisingly.
You could have fooled me, friend.
But, well, I think it's because we had such a day on Saturday. I was more tired, but I think I just couldn't believe what I saw. Like, if you which you guys picked the Eagles, you're not wrong for your pick. Who would have ever thought like that?
Well, yeah. So I actually did the adult thing and listened back to last week's episode this morning just so I knew what we had said, because you know how sometimes we just say dumb shit on here and we just
Me? I don't know
we
what
go
you're
home
talking
and we
about.
Dumb
forget.
shit.
Oh, I say dumb shit all the time. Half of it is sexual. But anyway,
That's true.
listen. I said that defense and special teams were going to be the key to this game. Boy, was I fucking wrong.
Yeah, no defense.
No defense needed.
Yeah.
I mean, they hit the over, which we were a little afraid that the over wasn't going to be hit. We thought Kansas City wasn't going to score any points at one point, which was a little wild. Oh, no.
Oh, if they would have
wild.
shut him out.
Yo, we were drawing comparisons back to Seahawks and Broncos. and
Well,
saying,
also
Yeah.
Broncos Carolina was pretty close to that as well.
How about
Yeah.
Bills Cowboys? Back
Yeah.
in
Oh, yeah. Back in the 90s. Yeah.
90s.
I mean,
I was an infant.
I was just sitting there. I was just like, also kind of me was like waiting for the Atlanta Pats, kind of
Yeah,
mockery. Like,
we
okay,
did think about 28-3.
Yeah.
We were all talking about, it's
They're gonna
Patrick
blow
Mahomes.
their
It's Patrick
wad.
Mahomes. Ew. Whoa. Were you prepared?
all right.
Not ready. I was not ready.
Oh, God. This is how you must feel like every Monday.
See, I'm sitting too close to you now. So.
Oh no. Aw, nuts.
No, we there you go. We both. There we go. Off to a great start here. See, remember the dumb things we say?
Here we go. I have something I want to say about Kansas City, but please continue.
No, go take Jesus, take the wheel.
All right.
No, that would be Jessica Simpson. No,
Carrie
Underwood.
Underwood.
She was not there.
If it was ever evident that the Chiefs lucked into their position all season, it was yesterday at the Super Bowl. Because Philadelphia, all season long, great. Solid, structured football, accomplished football, doing great things, right? Not smooth sailing, but they definitely had, control of the situation.
They did. They came into the season angry at their head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly.
They were very volatile coming into the season.
I mean, this was going to be Sirianni's possible swan song. Like, if you don't get to this point, you're out.
Yeah.
So
they go in there and they clean house. They get freaking Saquon in there and they start whooping everybody's ass.
They didn't clean house. They returned everybody. The big difference was Saquon.
I mean, cleaned up their house. You know what I mean?
Cleaned up their house.
Obviously, Jason retired.
Cleaned up their house, not cleaned everybody out.
I was going to say, no, they returned people.
They did
and
lose.
Kansas City had a bunch of fluky things that would just work in their favor.
Did y'all feel like in that first quarter there were a couple calls that you were like, shit, here we go again?
Yeah, they actually went against KC.
Yeah.
There was I would say the opening 5 minutes, there were 2 or 3 calls that we were just like, what the? And we were throwing things and
there
upset.
was the hands
of
the
the
face.
face.
Yeah.
I was like,
Pass
that's a little
interference.
ticky-tacky.
It
but
was.
Yeah.
And then they started calling things against Kansas City, and we're like, oh.
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Did you guys see last week how the refs association was angered? They're like, "How dare you accuse us?" Like, come on. But so they're like, "All right, we're gonna turn this around." But I mean, Kansas City didn't help themselves at all.
Yeah, I was going to say, refs or no refs, Kansas City couldn't play defense to save their lives.
Well, they really couldn't. They were dialed right in.
They couldn't block either.
Philadelphia went in there and said, "Oh, you guys think you're a football team? Fuck you and the horse you rode in
And the
on.
thing is,
oh, you got the president? We don't give a fuck."
the thing is I think Kansas City was like, we're just going to stop Saquon. We're going to stack the box, and we're going to minimize Saquon's impact on the game, which they did, by the way.
Yeah,
Saquon
they
did
did
not
a good
have
job.
a big game. But Jalen Hurts being dared to throw the football, wow. 3 touchdowns through the air. Wow. Did not see that coming. I thought he was going to throw a couple picks.
Nah, dog.
I was wrong.
Your boy.
Your MVP.
He only got one.
Hottie Hurts.
He
That's
only got
right.
he only got one.
He only got one. That's right.
Well, and I think that's what we were saying on the last show. You can't have more than one pick. And
Yeah, you did say that.
And so, they were just so lasered focused. And once they smelled blood, they knew.
There was no room for Kansas City to come back.
Well, we saw this with the Bucks several years ago. They did the exact same thing. They put the pressure on. I mean, it was the ultimate recipe. There was no respect for the Chiefs in that sense, which is what you want to do. We, smash them right in the mouth, and that's how you used to get after Brady, right off the bat. Do not let up.
Yeah.
So
and we were thrilled. Our entire table at Harwood Tavern, shout out, was going for the Eagles except for Steven.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
It's okay. We were on the same page.
We
Steven.
love you. We love you so much.
What am I being thrown into?
You are the only non-Eagles fan.
You picked Kansas City. The rest of us were openly cheering for Philly.
Hey, I used to watch Tom Brady come back
I-
and win all the games.
I was right there with you. So it's okay. I know. Well, and how about the
Taylor to win.
Oh my God,
She
your
got-
Taylor Swift jokes. He had so many Taylor Swift jokes.
were they
She was-
pretty swift?
She was only on camera one time.
Well,
the
we said that was
whole
gonna happen.
game.
That's right.
We said as long as Philly was going to win, she would get no camera time. And then they showed her on the Jumbotron, and they booed her in New Orleans.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
before we move any further. Where's my girl? Where's Miss Charlotte so we can talk
Oh,
outfits?
she is not in the chat, but I'll reach out to her.
Yeah, send her a text. What do we think about Taylor's outfit? To refresh your memories, she was wearing some denim shorts with some sparkles, a white tank top, and she had a white blazer and white over-the-knee boots. And, of course, the T necklace, which was originally on her thigh during the Grammys, she moved it up to her neck for the
I mean,
Super
you're
Bowl.
asking the wrong
Thigh
person.
necklaces?
I was hoping to see Jason
I-
Kelsey in jorts.
I agree. Thigh necklaces need to be more of a thing. I don't
don't
know.
you
They're called
worry.
thigh necklaces.
Yeah, they're like thigh
thighless?
chains. I don't know what they're actually called. But well, the first time she wore it, it's like her own callback to her song, right?
I don't know.
He's his name is written on my upper thigh.
Oh,
or his,
yeah.
Or mine and his handwriting on her upper thigh. I don't remember the exact
What
lyric.
if he's written mine on my upper thigh?
That's the one! Yay, Tanner!
Yeah. I know all the songs.
This is why I love you, and this is why I need you. So that's why she wore the T to the Grammys right there. And then she moved it to her necklace. T is in Travis, not T is in Troy. Although everyone compared her to that scene in High School Musical where Sharpay is standing over the top of the cafeteria and she sings, "This is not what I want. This is not what I planned."
You hear
was
that, audience? Remember in
one
High
meme.
School Musical, sports podcast audience?
Yes. And then there was a second meme from High School Musical 3 where Gabriella's in the crowd and she stands up and she screams Troy's name.
Oh, boy, do you remember that?
Oh, love. I love the creativity. I love the callbacks to my childhood.
Hell yeah,
Sue
dude.
me. Sue me. I'm versatile. I can do pop culture.
Vanessa Hudgens,
Birthday twin. She's my birthday twin.
she's your birthday twin?
Yes, she's
well,
my
give her a
birthday
call
twin.
next time. Damn.
Anyway, the Taylor Swift stuff, over for the time being. No proposal. No Tavis proposal. We got
Well,
that.
Do you see how sad he was walking off?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
he didn't do anything. Like,
Oh, he had a terrible game.
Yeah.
is
he had
this
a
it?
terrible season.
Or do you think it comes back for one more year of redemption?
I think
35?
he needs to retire.
I think that game shows he needs to retire.
Well, I think all
Steven's
the
saying one more year for Travis.
I think all the receivers need to retire, except for Xavier Ward at the very end, but that was garbage time. They were dropping the ball, pun intended, all night long. Like they just could not.
Couldn't get their hands
You
on
thought
the balls,
all the
huh?
receivers were Kadarius Toney?
You drink. Oh,
They weren't
not,
ballers.
Not the Kadarius Toney callback.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And their
Xavier
O-line
Worthy,
too did no favors. That O-line could not block
Do you think
traffic.
So Patrick Mahomes threw what? 3 picks?
Yeah.
Do you think he thought he was going to get calls, which is why he just kept flinging the ball up in the
Possibly.
air like that?
I'm sure. Come on. He knows the system. Like, I'm not saying that he thought maybe every call, but I did think he probably
Thank you,
thought,
Angel.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
She
like,
was
does his have
counting.
more? Is that why she wants me to do yours? No,
you
it's
got the
okay.
whole fire up. What did you get, a Rumpleman and a Fireball?
Fire and Ice over here.
There you go.
Fire
You're like
and
a
Ice.
Game of Thrones series over there.
That's
Song of
me.
Ice and Fire.
That's me.
You know
I'm
what?
looking forward to the Rangers, baby.
This reminds me of the combination. Do you remember where we did that episode at Harwood Tavern and Jeremy made me a whiskey red wine drink because he
Wow.
was like, "This makes me think of you."
So does that
What
mean
a strange concept.
I have a name for it? Fireball and wine. It's fine.
What it rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it, folks?
I can't.
All right, well, hey,
Anyways,
We clearly
you
have
know
a
who
case of
didn't
the
roll right
Mondays.
off? That football from Patrick Mahomes. It just went right into the other hands.
you're like the anti-Chris Collinsworth.
Okay,
This is
well,
kinda-
Well,
wait,
you
wait,
know.
wait.
You know, here's
Wait,
a guy.
You know, I'm
wait,
going to
wait.
quit my job today because
Before
crying somewhere.
Before we do the shots, I just have to point out Charlie is doing this shot not just because he got the Kansas City pick or the Super Bowl pick wrong. He picked Kansas City, but you also picked your girlfriend and she did not win.
well, we knew that was going to happen.
Aaron
You still
Andrews?
picked her.
Well, yeah, I'll go with my heart.
Tatiana Suarez
I go with
taking the
my
loss
heart.
against
Oh, with the UFC.
with
my bad.
Whaley for the 115 belt.
Went with my
Tatiana
heart.
started great.
No, she did, but then
Whaley is just a force.
strong, and I do think too, like you can't be that long inactive too and have that again. So she's just so good, and she gets better and better and better.
Well, we'll do the UFC talk in a second, but cheers to me for getting everything right. Cheers to Tanner for having my back, and cheers to Charlie for being this week's loser.
Hey, I got the main event on the UFC right. I'll take one win. But
This Rumplemans is just for
the
fun.
Chiefs didn't three-peat, and neither did I. I will say the last 2 Super Bowls I got, so I'm not three-peating either.
Aw.
I didn't win the wing competition either.
Okay, tell me about. You sent me a text, and I thought you were just drunk texting me. What
No.
was this wing competition?
There was a wing.
Did you wing it?
I mean, I'm always winging it. I wasn't the best wingman last night, though. So it's not the first time, by the way. It was zesty, not over hot, but man, the guy that won inhaled those wings.
So it was a speed competition or a spice competition?
Well, it was time, but I mean, obviously you have 6 wings, so whoever finishes 6 wings first.
oh, then I could win that.
Well, should have been there.
I could put all the bones in my mouth.
All right, bonehead. Make no bones about it.
Cheers.
Put them in your mouth.
Clean them.
Fast.
You know, have you ever done wing challenges before, Tanner?
Yes, I did the Hot Ones challenge.
I've never done a wing challenge.
How was that? How did that work out with you?
It was wonderful. An exciting time. Everybody should try it.
I've done the Blazing Wings challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings, and that was probably like 10 years ago now. But their spiciest flavor is so spicy that they comped my table with a brownie and ice cream because it was a bunch of girls who did it. We were bored.
There you go.
And we were like, I think we went there for like a UFC fight, and we were like, we're gonna just fucking do this because we're here. And we were dying. I remember, like, you could drink all the water in the world, and it would just swish the spice
milk.
in your
Oh,
mouth.
yeah.
It's
All
all
it did
about
was
milk.
spread
So
it out.
that's why they comped us the ice cream. They were like, you're clearly dying.
Yeah, I
we
did.
had an ace in the hole, if you will. My friend grilled some pineapple while we were doing the
I
wings.
love grilled
And
pineapple.
it's the sweet that knocks the
The counterbalance.
molecule out of the
Yeah.
hole. that
Really?
makes it hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then do you remember we did the Dirty Bones wing roulette
Oh,
challenge?
that was fun. Okay, they were just jacking with us, too. They were like, it's not that one. It's not. And I was like, I know which one it is.
Our waitress was so excited we asked to do it, and she was literally like teasing us. She was like, we would reach for a wing, and she'd be like,
I
I
had
don't know if
tears
it's that
in my
one.
eyes.
I don't know. And that one was interesting.
That was hot.
So the way that worked is, let's say we ordered buffalo wings, but only one of them had like a spicy oil on it, so you couldn't even see it. You
We
couldn't
used
tell.
to do that over at Anvil, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss Anvil.
Love their mac and cheese.
You used to be able to load a pizza slice with what they call bullets. And under the cheese, they would spice just one part of the pizza. So one time a friend and I were like, we want another pizza. Neither of us have the money to pay for it. So we're going to load it half bullets to show off in front of these girls that we're hanging out with. And we got all bullets because the kitchen was like,
'Cause that's
"Fuck
karma."
you."
Oh, not the karma.
And it was the hottest thing I've ever had in my whole life. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Way harder than the wings challenge.
There's some wings here, the Diablo, and the chef got me because I eat ghost pepper every now and then, sauce, like
Yeah,
Reaper
just
sauce.
for fun.
He
Yeah.
does like spice. That's like one of the pillars of our friendship is that he can eat spicy food.
I used
Yeah.
to not be, but you build it. I
The
love
food
hot
of your
ones.
people. Are you a spice
That's
head?
you know what? That's what we need to do. We got to go to an Indian restaurant. I'm sure there's like an Indian bar we
Well,
can go hang out at.
well,
Right? Just go sweet talk
So-
a bartender and be
so
like, of
our-
course, sit right here.
Our great
I probably
bartender,
could.
Yeah, we
Our-
get the room.
our great bartender friend over here,
Armand?
Armand. I went up to him and I said, it's flavorful. It's like zesty, but he's like,
You
hold
keep
on.
using this zesty word.
He's like,
is this new?
Well,
This is new.
yeah, it's not like overly spicy, but it's like manageable.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's nice.
An
He's like-
appreciable level.
And he's like, oh no. So he goes back to the chef. They rebring him out to me. Yeah, that got the nostrils
The
flaring.
real. Hey,
yeah.
man, maybe that's what you need. I know you
Oh,
struggle with
baby.
allergies.
Well, I know
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Well, that's
Flush it
why I
out.
do it.
Flush
That's
it
why I
out.
do it. High vitamin C. So if I'll get fresh jalapenos. So a couple of weeks ago, yeah, I eat those. Ghost pepper. Now Saturday, I actually had a ghost pepper from the plant
That's
at Buddy's Chocolate. Yeah,
Bananas.
yeah. And that one got my ears going a little bit. And
Yeah.
mind you, it survived. It went through a freeze.
yeah.
But
So
he's
it's
like,
extra
try it.
angry.
I went too close to the seed. Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Too close to the seed.
I
now
should
you've got
stay
something to
away
carry
from the
around.
seeds.
Okay,
Anyway,
jokes.
okay, all the wings. I love the wing talk.
That's
I
right.
know.
Any other takeaways? How was your Super Bowl Sunday? We didn't even talk about we were not together.
Yeah. We
You
weren't.
had an outdoor setup.
I did.
How did that work out for you?
It got cold, so we went inside.
Literally, you sent me the photo. I was like, this is literally the coolest thing I've ever seen,
Yeah.
but I'm already cold.
Yeah, it was.
That'd be
I-
good March Madness, though.
I
in March.
convinced my
Yeah.
wife to let me buy a 14-foot movie screen inflatable thing.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you,
We
Charlotte.
love you, Charlotte.
And it's awesome. and it's amazing, but it was just too cold. so we
Tanner,
all
I've
went
known you
inside.
for a long time, and Charlotte for a long time. How many things have you convinced her to let you buy? All your
pretty much-
toys.
Pretty much anything that I want. I have a plan. See, and she's hip to this. I plant a seed early.
Not the seeds.
Yes.
I'll
Are you a
mention
top
it
seed,
in
like number
passing,
one
and then I won't talk about it again for another few days or weeks or whatever.
That's what he does.
And then
That's
then
how he
I'll
gets
bring it
all
up
the
like, oh,
presents.
you know, I was thinking about this. What's on your mind, honey? Oh, I was thinking about this thing. And da-da-da.
No, he
Well, what do you
literally-
think if we did blah, blah, blah?
He did that to me with a pair of sneakers.
Oh, yeah, man.
Steven, I'm hip to it.
Well, you can tell we're done with football season because, boy,
Yeah.
we are
I know,
all the way
like,
off.
all over the
Well,
place.
I
Like,
mean,
what did you do Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah, no, I was in the village and watch party,
There's our boy Nikolai.
and there was a lot more Eagles fans than I expected. I thought a lot of Team Chiefs.
I would say the same thing. Harwood Tavern, every time the Eagles did something, the bar got loud. And
Yeah.
you were like, wait, am I in Dallas, Texas?
Yeah, like I
What's
didn't
happening?
realize. I mean, I knew there's a strong base, but not
People
that many.
hate Patty Mahomes.
I mean,
I think
We're
just people
kinda
just don't want
over
to
it.
see that and Taylor. Like it's
I'm
that
tired
combo.
of Bundele Save. You know
But
what
you
I
know
mean?
what? Can we?
That's not even the Chiefs
here-
commercial.
Let's be
That's,
honest.
The
Yes, it
Lions
is.
guy. That's the Lions guy that does the ballet or the bar class.
Bundele Save. That's not
That's a
Patty
Lions player.
Mahomes.
That's not Patrick Mahomes.
But here's the
my
thing.
goodness.
This is
What
kind
am
of
I
the
saying?
problem with
That's a whole
sports.
ass white man.
Another disappointment.
I have no
I
idea
actually
where
like
we're.
Aiden Hutchinson a lot.
Oh yeah, Aiden. Well, you know what though? If he hadn't gone out, who knows? Maybe it would
I'm
have been
sorry,
Lions.
Charlie. I'm talking all over
Okay,
your bed.
but
I-
he is not. Disclosure: he is not on the disappointing white man list. He is a lovely man. He's great.
Anyways,
But we
Drink,
can keep adding to the disappointing white man list later.
that could be a lot. What I was gonna say, it's just funny how like, and this is majority of sports like dynasties, like we get so quickly tired. Like everyone was Team Chiefs because they didn't want the Pats anymore. Now they're like, screw, you know.
You know what a coined phrase from the Super Bowl season has been? Hashtag Chiefs fatigue. That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
what people call it. Like it has a name.
But Pats did the same thing. It's like we're never going to be satisfied with greatness. But I will say what's awesome is we will get it.
Wait, hold on. Are we not satisfied with greatness, or do we like a good underdog story?
Well, I think
I think
you
it
can
goes
both.
ways,
Yeah.
man. You're casting a pretty wide net, so everybody wants something out of the deal. Some people want dynasty, and they live in Kansas City, and the rest of us
Or they're
around the
super
rest of the
Swifties.
world
Like I
are
wanted
like
the
kinda
three-peat
over it.
because it's so, we've never seen it. It's so hard. If anyone could have done it, that now they still
Not
could
this
technically.
team. Not this
This team.
Chiefs.
I don't
They
think
couldn't
this
do it.
season, but I think if there's still a team that could possibly still do it, I still do think it's
Well,
the
So
if
you're
Chiefs.
saying
most.
Chiefs and Lions next year?
It could be.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be dope.
I
as
think that's
fuck.
what people thought this year. So, and if Aiden
Let's
hadn't
go
got
Lions.
hurt, if
Eat 'em
Aiden
up.
hadn't got hurt, that's a big thing. They lost their pass rush, but we'll see. That's for next year.
Did you
Regardless
see
of
the logo changed? I sent you guys a picture.
Yes, you
Earlier
did
in the
show
day,
us a picture
The
of this
logo for the next Super Bowl
I
has
know.
all the colors in it now.
you know why? You think it's because they're tired of the conspiracy theory
Yeah.
talk? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It had
tired of
pink.
being told it's a script.
But pink but you know what? It had pink. You know what makes pink? Red and white. You know what's red and white? Chiefs.
I love that you went to colorology.
I know. I was trying to figure out just to have a talking point for today.
But it's a
remember-
beautiful logo.
Well, remember Barney taught us this.
Barney taught us a lot of
It
things.
did.
I miss Barney. All right.
Hey, but you know what? That could be the Niners if they're healthy. Like the only other two teams to ever host their Super Bowl has been the Rams and Bucks.
All right, I'm going to ask the question that none of y'all want to hear the answer to, but I'm going to ask it anyway because we're a Dallas-based podcast.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Give me your way too early prediction for the Cowboys.
Way too early.
I mean, the Super Bowl ended yesterday. Way
Yeah.
too
6-11.
Oh, again with the 6-11. Is that your lucky number right now?
70
mine is
yard
7-11.
field goal. That's the,
The
new
most
8 and
valuable
8.
player on the team is going to be the kicker. Whoever it is, it could be anybody.
Would you? All right, this is really okay. Give me your prediction, and then I'm going to ask you a very controversial question. I'm going to make a very controversial statement.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, make your prediction. Go.
7-11.
It can't be
Damn.
7-11.
Okay,
That's
7
18
and-
games. That's if we
7
add a
and
game
10.
and then make
7 and
President's
10.
Day.
I until I know right now, 7 and 10.
Hashtag Team Tank. We're going to get 4 wins. Anyway, My next question to
Was that
you.
the controversial?
My next question to you is on the heels of the Dallas Mavericks trading the biggest
Yeah.
star on the team. Now there are rumblings to trade Micah Parsons. Before I threw it out there, I threw that
Yeah.
out there a couple months ago. I said, hey, he's top 5 in his position. Get some assets, build the team. You sign Dak long term. You have CD long term. It might make sense to pull a Herschel Walker, if you know what I mean. Now there are rumblings. Now the front office is actually talking about it. Do y'all believe that?
No, I don't think they will.
I don't mean, all they
I don't
have
think they're
shown
in a
us
really
is incompetence.
Yeah, I don't think they will. One, I think that's part of it. But then I think, two, now that was old school Cowboys. This is one, content, two, afraid of the unknown, which is why they signed Dak and gave that. They don't know. And unless you give me Abdul Carter or someone like that, they're not going to make that. They're not going to make. But you know why there's rumblings? Who are we talking about? We're talking about the Cowboys.
I mean, there's
This
always
is
going
what
to be
they-
rumblings. But could you imagine the state of the Dallas sports fandom to lose Luka and Micah in the same year?
I think Luka's bigger, though. I think people are getting, and you've talked about this. I think people are kind of tired of the talk from Micah. But
I agree with you, but not for the same reason. Yes.
although
please,
I
would
don't
love
want it to
another
happen
beer.
right now because I got 2 jerseys. They weren't cheap.
Jersey insurance. You needed jersey insurance.
There's
They were
a
not
there's a
cheap.
fundamental difference between basketball and football, and that basketball is a game of stars almost exclusively. You know,
But you
that's
could
why
argue-
the NBA All-Star Game is like so much a bigger deal than the Pro Bowl.
But the NBA All-Star Game is reaching out to the women for help.
Yeah, no,
dying.
they're struggling right now. But
Yeah.
when you have a bunch of great stars, you can get a good All-Star game. And Luka being such a core part of the Dallas Mavericks, I mean, that was like losing part of yourself. If we'd have lost Dak Prescott, yeah, it would have sucked, but there's still 59 other people on that
But
team.
that's how I feel. Everyone says that Micah Parsons is a generational player at his position. I think if we lost Micah after losing Luka, it would be exponentially more painful for most
Especially
fans.
after the season that we had, for sure.
Because
sure.
you look at Micah as the leader of the defense, as, you know, the guy who's going to get you 10 to 12 sacks a year. Did he actually make it to 10 this year? I don't remember.
We'd have to fact check.
Oh, he
that,
was hurt.
but-
He was hurt.
Yeah, he
but-
was hurt.
But what I'm trying to say is I feel like it's on the same level, and I think the move the Mavericks made has not just the Cowboys, but I'm talking about
It's destroyed
every
the city.
sports franchise thinking, what can I do with my biggest star? What polarizing moment or what player can I get? You know, it opened up Pandora's box if you really think about it, right?
I mean, it definitely had.
Like the
we said it.
hashtag nobody's safe, and that's
Yeah.
across all pro sports, not just the NBA.
Well, I mean, I think ownership loyalty to a player is long since gone. You don't see that anymore.
You could argue player loyalty to a city is
Well,
long
yeah.
since gone as well. When you
think-
get the opportunity to go be the big three
Well,
somebody
that's
else.
why I always said, like, I never, and I used to joke about this on the show. I was like, watch Luka be a Laker because everyone's like, he's the next Dirk. No, I mean, because if we don't deliver on his, give him that. If they're not in that finals, I already thought he would be gone by what?
Next year,
Yeah,
2026.
yeah, I said it. So it goes both ways. I just think with Jerry, if you,
What did you ask ChatGPT?
I asked how many sacks Micah Parsons had.
yeah.
12.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
There you go. Well, yeah,
Fair
because he
enough.
had like multiple against Jalen.
Yeah, he had 30 solo tackles, 2
Daniels.
forced fumbles,
J-
and
Jalen
he
Daniels.
missed 4 games due to injury.
Yeah.
In his 4-year career, he has 52 and a half sacks.
Yeah, he had a franchise year, big year. So I don't think
I was right. I
it's
said
gonna,
10 to 12.
You
That
know,
was my
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
you
That
know
was
10 to
my
why?
guess.
12.
You know why I don't think it's gonna happen? Why it's not? Because they know what they missed with TJ. They know what they missed when they let Ware gone, and there's just no certainty there. Unless you're getting a Myles Garrett like right now, like they're losing freaking fans. They're like they know they cannot make a huge.
But
like
is
that.
this going to give Jerry more glory hole?
Oh, for sure. Yes, it is. We are talking about. I'm like, it's Super Bowl weekend, and we're talking about trading Micah. Now, I will say, who won this past week was the NBA, though.
You don't think so?
No, the NBA won totally. Like we
Yeah.
weren't talking about the Super Bowl.
That's true.
Yeah. Nobody give a shit.
Everybody's
Luka.
so worried about Luka.
That's
Luka.
true.
And then how about the rescindants? I know we're not really getting the NBA, but the rescindants of from Lakers and Hornets.
So
that's crazy. And
so for you to know, after the Lakers traded for Luka, they decided to trade for another center because they obviously lost Anthony Davis in that trade, right? So the center is in Charlotte, fails his physical, trade off the table.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, AD passed this.
And somehow AD passed his. What?
And now he's off the table.
It's not
indefinitely.
who you are, it's who do you know. That's
Yeah.
Crazy,
well,
crazy. Let's just go. Let's talk about
Let's
Anthony
dive in
Davis's debut. Anthony Davis debuted this past Saturday against the Houston Rockets, and I was forced against my will to watch this game, and I watched it top to bottom, and I have a lot of thoughts. But I'll start with you, Charlie Van. How are we feeling?
Well, I mean, that first 2 quarters, pretty monstrous, especially, 6 points in 4 minutes by Anthony Davis. I was like, all right.
23 points for the half.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, all right, this could work if he stays on the court.
What else did you notice about the Maverick style of play with Anthony Davis when
Man.
he was healthy?
When he was healthy. I love the aggression. I really love the aggression. There was this confidence with that defensive play. I mean, just shut him down.
We haven't seen the Mavericks play defense like that
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah.
And I would also argue that the pace of the game was a lot faster
It was. I
and
mean,
a little bit more exciting. Everybody was involved. Klay Thompson had a great game as well.
how about happy birthday, Max Christie, our newest addition, 23 points too.
Max Christie
Yeah.
winning the trade.
He did. He is in the future, a good future, a possible future. So poised. You're not going to put anyone in that Luka conversation, but if you want a little bit of glimmer of hope of what could possibly, or just a ceiling, he showed it. Having a big game.
Absolutely.
And Najee had a
That's
great
my
game.
cousin,
I
hitting
love
all the
Najee
threes.
Marshall.
I was caught between trying to watch Luka on one TV and
Luka
AD
hasn't
on
played
the
yet.
other. I was trying to watch the Lakers, is what
There
I
you
should
go.
say.
Yeah.
Lakers
I was
did play at the
looking
same
for
time.
Luka, and obviously he wasn't there.
Speaking of which, Luka's debut is tonight
Right.
against the Jazz. He goes off for like 50, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna explode. Also, I'm like really excited. Like my
You can
friend had
drink.
something to say about this, and we should have him on the show sometime. His name's Zach. He was like,
Hi, Zach.
he was like, look, LeBron has an opportunity to make people forget that Luka ever played for Dallas. And go in there and take a generational talent and use his generational talent to imbue this kid with just an invincibility that will never be matched. You know? And, dude, I hope it happens. And it'll be sad for us, but it'll just really reflect that maybe casino magnates don't need to move to non-casino towns and buy up sports teams to sports watch their fucking problems.
Yeah. Did y'all see the quote that dropped yesterday from the governor of the Dallas Mavericks? I can't believe the Mavericks have a governor.
I know,
They
that's
have a
funny.
governor, too? That's
It's
what we
disgusting. So he basically took a shot at Luka, saying that all the greats are focused on one thing and one thing only, and that is winning and doing everything they possibly can to win, and they didn't feel like Luka fell in that bracket.
need. The man who gave you a championship didn't feel like he was going to deliver championships? Get the fuck out of here.
He didn't give you a championship.
We got you
you
to
the
finals,
He got you to finals.
To be fair, he was also hurt during the finals.
Right?
Yeah. So that's what came out yesterday. Everybody's still furious. Shout out Mavericks fans for your amazing protests outside the arena.
That's a lot.
And
Jerry Jones made it in
hold
that
on.
protest,
and
too.
compound that with the Mavericks fans in the stadium who didn't boo the team.
Yeah.
I was really worried about that because it's not the players' fault that all this went down. You still like the team themselves, but there were a chance of like fire Nico. He's not fat. Trade him back.
He's not.
I think that's
Put that
my
on a
favorite.
shirt.
It is on his shirt now, but I just want to say, like, I think Maverick fans are handling this a lot better than I thought they would. I really thought there would be some sort of in-game demonstration. They showed the warning at American Airlines Center on the Jumbotron, like, hey, you'll get kicked out if you do this, this, and this. The standard warning. But I was like, my eyeballs were on Twitter the entire game. I'm watching the game. The bar I went to didn't have sound for the Mavericks game, so of course that's how I had to like figure out what was going on in the stadium. And luckily, I follow a lot of Mavs Twitter, and they were like, "This atmosphere is really weird." It was like, I don't know how to behave, but I'm gonna support my team, and that's exactly what they did. And they ended up getting the win, even though Anthony Davis did something to his abductor groin area, and you can't see him actually like.
Right.
Yeah, he like went down grabbing himself. I thought, man, what happened?
That was nuts, man.
Drink.
I like how they can't say just groin. They have to say like hockey lower body.
No, he said abductor. So that's
Well,
this
now
right
they
here.
but during the commentary, what they were saying is lower body.
Oh my God, we all knew it was groin. Actually, I really thought
I
someone
know.
hit him in the dick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
during that play when he went down, and then they showed it again, and it was non-contact, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's
Like
not good."
RoboCop, just fucking.
Let's be honest. Like you hit that court, it ain't gonna. It's not fun. You know, squash banana.
Well, whatever the case is, they're saying abductor at least a month out. I'm gonna guess at least 2 months. My guess was 6 to 8 weeks.
How old
but
is
I'm
he?
not a
He's
doctor.
33, right?
31.
31.
So
8 weeks.
so really,
And one of those weeks is All-Star week.
9
And now
weeks.
Kyrie Irving is an All-Star because of this.
and so probably most
Hey,
realistic.
congratulations, Kyrie.
We love you,
deserve
Kai.
it, buddy.
80 probably not back till playoffs.
If we get there.
Yeah.
If we make it.
Ain't gonna happen.
And the 80
Or-
injury just quote unquote like will add insult to injury because everyone's gonna be like,
Oh.
well, you traded one injured player for another injured
Oh,
player.
he was too fat. He wasn't healthy
Well,
enough to
Nico,
play on
you
the
got
team.
one more year. So if it's not this year, the countdown. Yeah.
It
I'm-
is. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I really do think that there's more to this story than we're aware of.
There probably is, but it's going to be the cost of a GM's job, and that's on him.
We'll find out. TBD. Any other Mavericks notes from either one of you?
No, I mean, it's going to be exciting. Tonight they play the Kings here at home, so we'll see how that energy is. Like I said, it's Mr. Maxwell's birthday, so maybe he'll go off, have a birthday. It was Clay's birthday on Saturday, Age of Aquarius. They're my Aquarian friends.
All right. Programming note. This guy is having his birthday episode next Monday evening.
Let's go.
Yay!
All the shenanigans, all the shots. We
Come
really
sit
hope you
right
come
here.
sit
There's
with
a
us.
whole place.
We'll have all the games on, whatever is happening. I think it's going to be unrivaled at that time because
Yeah.
it's
That's
All
gonna
Star
be
Week.
so fun.
Heck yeah.
Additionally, you got a product you want to show off. You got a bar special you want us to talk about. You got something you want us to eat, drink, smoke, whatever. I wanted to see what your reactions were.
Hell yeah.
Hell, whatever.
We have advertising space. Hit us up at admin@pouringtakes.com. Chat with me, chat with Tanner, chat with Charlie. We'll figure out an arrangement that works great for you, and we will put all your stuff on display for a very wide audience. Thank you, everybody who tunes in, by the way. Our number is growing exponentially in the last few months.
We
So,
appreciate it.
yeah, data girl here. So again, that is admin@pouringtakes.com. We are selling ad space on this here show. We also are bookable for events. If you want us to MC something, you want us to commentate some sort of backyard brawl,
Wing contest.
We love
winging
that.
contest.
Drinking
And,
contest.
you know,
Definitely.
not just limited to alcohol things. We are a versatile group here. So hit us up. Tell us your idea. We'll make an arrangement for you that works. And we're looking forward to being back out on the road this spring/summer when the weather is lovely.
That's right. I'm ready for some outdoor gigs, bro.
In the meantime, we have our next big sporting event this year is going to be March Madness. And we are going to be doing brackets again for both women's and men's Final Fours.
That's right.
We are looking forward to it. I will set up the brackets. Tanner will post the links at pouringtakes.com, and y'all can join and drop your bracketology knowledge on us.
Yeah,
because
we're going to figure out some kind of prize to give you. Maybe it's a gift card, maybe it's a jersey, maybe it's a high five. We don't know yet.
We don't know, but we will be hosting a Final Four watch party for the men's final on that first Monday in April. So stay tuned. We got more details coming there. Looking forward to it. I think this I mean, I'm biased. I think the women's Final Four is going to tell us a lot of
Oh,
things.
dude, it's gonna be.
It was
rad.
more exciting last year than I think the men's because just UConn just swept the table so
but
much.
we'll find out if Cooper Flagg is the real deal out of Duke. How about that?
Yeah, Coop, what you got to say?
I am looking forward to March Madness. I feel like that is the most fun, like, long sporting event, if that makes sense.
For sure, for sure.
Single elimination,
It's
68
far more
teams
exciting
start.
than the in-season tournament in the NBA.
What was that?
I don't even
gross.
know, man.
The upsets.
The upsets, the heartbreak, the Cinderellas,
It's exciting.
all the things.
I like to pick my bracket based on who's the scarier mascot,
No,
and I'll
but-
continue that trend this year.
I just kind of like meditate on it, and I'm just like, where are the vibes taking me? But of course, SMU is on the outside looking in, could be one of those final teams that sneak in. So you know if they're in,
That'd be boss.
I'm going to be all crazy pants about it, just like I was for the
I think the
college
best
playoff.
are those early rounds. Those early rounds are the craziest.
Yeah, I mean, how often do you get to see a 1 or a 16 beat a 1 or a 15 beat a 2? That's fun.
Or a 64 beat a.
No, that's
You
not
don't
how it
see that?
works. No, it doesn't work like that.
How
'Cause-
many teams are there?
So there's 68 teams, but it's split into 4 different regions.
Oh.
And so it's all 1 through 16 in each of those 4 regions.
I'm a producer.
That's why you have me.
I'm not a sports kind of guy.
Hey, NC State's run last year, that was great.
But I'm learning.
NC State for the men's and women's, by the
Yep.
way. They were
That was awesome.
They were both in there.
Alabama in the mix. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. I can't believe it's already around the corner.
Yeah, time is just moving quickly. And speaking of time, season 8 of Love is Blind
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
starts on Friday. And you guys know this is mine and Charlie's favorite reality
Okay, what city
dating
is
show.
it this time? I didn't see. We left Charlotte. Now we're
In Tampa?
all right.
Trampa?
Your former second home.
I know. I miss having Tampa as a second home.
Will Baker Mayfield be part of one of the just to like as a celebrity like?
They don't ever bring on, like, celebrities. It's not The Bachelor.
Oh, they should. That
Or
would
the
be funny.
Traders. I love the Traders.
You keep telling me I need to watch this show.
Oh, dude. You will forget all about Love is Blind if you watch the Traders.
Okay, but seriously, on Love is Blind, yes, the whole premise of like talking and meeting someone through a wall, not knowing what they look like, get engaged is cool and all. But I enjoy what happens after the pods.
Oh, where they're like,
oh no, yeah, the chaos. When
this
you
guy
finally,
sucks.
You're
And then like all these people are second guessing their choices because they connected with somebody else in the pods, and then they have to
Somebody
face
shorter
that
than they thought.
person.
You're right.
Someone who doesn't quite look like Megan Fox.
You know what? I'm
She
just gonna,
sure did. I saw that clip and I was like, what in the world are we talking about here?
You know
I
what?
kinda look like Megan Fox.
You know what?
What?
When I dye my hair black and put in blue contacts, I look like Megan Fox.
there
I
you
believe
go.
it.
Just saying.
You look like Storm
Yeah.
with blue contacts and black
and then,
hair.
and then I would have to have gray hair to be Storm.
True.
Well, I might
What's
just
the
start
other- who's the
talking through
other-
my wall and see if I meet anybody.
You know, you shouldn't. There's an old song where he's like,
I
knock
have
3
an
times
idea.
if you really want to hang out,
You
or twice
guys.
on the pipe.
What if we did our own little bachelor experiment with Charlie?
Oh, sign me up, bro.
Here we go.
What if we just
The Golden Bachelor.
What if we just find a whole bunch of ladies for you to speed date through and make that an episode this summer?
There we
I would love that.
go. Charm with Charlie. A chance
right.
with Charlie.
Chance with Charlie.
A chance
Chance
with
with
Chuck.
Charlie.
Wow.
Let's do it. We should just follow you around
There we
a
go.
speed dating event, just anyway.
You know they do a lot of speed dating events. We can probably contact Dallasites and be like, let's mic this guy up.
I gotta
Yeah,
have
the-
like Chewy though with me. His
Yeah,
little
you do.
bow tie.
Exactly.
I took Chewy to like like Sandy Pickle this weekend, and girls, he wanted none of it, man. He wanted to talk about Wingman. I'm like, come on, man. It's his
All he
birthday,
has to
by
do
the
is
way, on
just-
Friday.
Yes, happy birthday, Chewy.
10.
You know, Romo is the ultimate wingman.
He is.
Romo is like,
Can I borrow?
you can borrow, and Romo loves you. Romo attracts like everybody. He
Hell
attracts
yeah,
so
dude.
much attention, and he demands so much attention.
Chicks love dogs.
No, seriously. So we have a party, and Chewy was there, Steven's dog, Ente's there, my dog Romo's there, and literally Romo's pissed at Chewy because everyone's picking up Chewy
He is small.
and loving on Chewy, and Romo's like, no, I'm the main event. You are here for me. Let me bring you my toys.
I have a dog that feels the same way, and I'm worried because she's 70 pounds and all muscle. That if she ran into another dog that was demanding the attention, she would just and then get into the
Oh my God.
business.
Wait, how old is yours?
4-ish.
We need a play date because Romo needs someone that can run with him and have energy like him, and he's 5.
Yeah. Well, why don't you just come on over? We'll put him in the backyard and see what happens.
We will do that.
That'll
And then we
be
can put on a
safe.
big movie on
That's
your projector.
safe. That's safe dog
Mean
ownership.
Girls.
Oh, yeah, man.
No, Romo's actually trying to be friends with the chocolate lab next door because she matches his energy too.
Yeah.
So once the weather gets better, I want to socialize Romo more, and he does better with girl dogs than boy dogs. So
Yeah.
Chewie's just like, leave me be.
so scented.
Yeah. Leave me be. Put me down.
All right.
All right,
and then-
Love is Blind Season 8. We were talking about that.
Yeah. Comes out Friday on Netflix.
And so every Monday we will deep dive into however many episodes were released that Friday, talk shit about the contestants who
Yeah.
already are being dragged on social media.
Of
by
course.
The way.
That's the whole point of the show, right?
I love. So it's so different because I feel like when I was watching The Bachelor, social media wasn't a thing yet. And now when they do these Love is Blind seasons, they air them like a year or two after they initially film, right?
Yep.
And so all of these women are getting on like TikTok and Instagram being like, well, I went out with this guy and he was spotted with this girl and he's clearly not married because he was in my DMs yesterday. And it's just so funny. It's so disgusting, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, they
I'm
really
into
don't
it.
pull back the reins on that. Like, and The Bachelor still will do that. They're a little bit more stricter, but I think it just makes for good, especially for that build-up for the post show. Just we already know who's hated.
I have a confession. I can't stand the reunion shows.
The reunion shows.
Because
I
it's
love
just
the
it's
reunions.
just a bunch of people yelling the whole time.
That's fair.
It's like,
Ooh, you know
I'm
what's
like,
also
what is this? My childhood? No thanks.
perfect match right after.
In addition to all of these crappy dating shows we watch, Four Nations tournament also starts.
Heck yeah.
This week?
Go Finland.
Next week. You going Finland?
I'm going, yeah.
Essa
Hints
Lindell
and-
and Hints.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because
Because
Miro's
Miro's
out.
out. Fuck you, Mark Stone.
Damn.
Dick.
What an ass.
Yeah, I'm
that
going
guy.
Finland. Go Finland.
Even though Otter is on Team USA?
Finland. I'm a Hints guy. Casey.
I don't have a dog in this
I
fight.
legitimately had a conversation with the guys over the weekend because I'm Canadian by birth,
Yeah.
and Canada and USA has a big time hockey rivalry.
Oh. You don't
And-
say.
Yeah, I know all about it.
You going Canadian?
And then you got all my stars playing for Finland. This is a really complicated time. for me.
I know, like
a
half the
very complicated team.
You're just like, I
Decision.
just hope all the teams have fun.
Yeah.
I want really great hockey to be played.
You just hope for a great finish.
Oh, boy. I think you need another shot.
I think I'm gonna
Hey,
rock
if you
with.
get me one.
I think I'm gonna rock with Finland anyway, just so I don't have to deal with my U.S. and Canada dual citizenship bullshit.
There
Yeah.
you go. I think USA's too like common. You know, like I think that's the easy way out.
I mean, all 4 teams are fucking stacked.
I know.
Have you looked at these rosters?
I would just have to look at team colors. I don't know anything about this tournament. I just pick the colors that look cool to me, and that's who I'm rooting
Tanner, do you paint with all the colors of the wind?
for. All of them.
All of them.
I take you more as an
sing
abstract guy. You just-
with all the notes of the blue corn moon. I know Disney songs.
We
but
love
they're very
Disney.
popular at
Very,
karaoke.
very.
you can
Oh,
come
by the
sing
way-
it at Throwback Karaoke.
That's right.
I
You can come
I
sing
do
Disney
love doing
songs, too.
Disney songs at karaoke. Like
They're-
that's one
they're
of my
always a
favorite
hit.
things. You know, I'm not gonna do "Let It Go" though, because that's way out of my range.
No, and that's also way out of our
Do you-
age group.
Do you want to hear something sad? Sort of. That's almost considered classic now.
It
What,
is classic.
Yeah.
Frozen?
No. Colors of the Wind. Like anything from the 90s
Well, that's
now.
Dude, that's
95,
30
yeah.
years ago.
I know.
It's older than classic rock,
Rock.
was when we were kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's just the way it is, man. Getting old as hell.
Well, I'm going to cut this off before we start talking about something really silly.
What, Lion King?
Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Uh,
This is how you know sports are like on the downturn.
I know. Well, for a second, And then we get hey, spring training around the corner.
That's
I'm
right.
excited for that.
Are the Rangers going to trade one of their top players just to piss us all off?
No,
Oh, for sure.
I don't know. It depends. But they have a long ways to do it. So if people start getting hurt, then maybe. And I think I know who that person would be that they would trade.
Who?
Adolis.
Really?
He's already somebody that. Well,
He's already trade bait.
And
Yeah.
to whom?
huh? To who?
Not the A's.
No. It depends.
You mean the Sacramento, Vegas Athletics?
Could
But
be.
that won't be till like summer. You know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Are we going to bring friends for baseball?
Yes, we're gonna have some baseball. We may have a baseball friend on Monday.
I have a few in mind that would love to come on and tell us what we should think about baseball, which is good because I'm not very smart.
Yeah, I saw like the projected lineup for 2025, and I'm like, ooh, we gonna be fucking good.
It looks good.
Offensively, we're gonna be
look
fucking good.
You just gotta squash that injury bug.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Poor Dallas, man. This city.
We hurting out here.
Our symbol should be a Band-Aid.
Yeah. Pair of crutches across
I was gonna
the
say
Band-Aid.
crutches, probably.
Yeah.
Neosporin is our sponsor here.
So we got anything else?
Man, I think we have hashed out.
All the feelings, all the feels. Again, we are here at Underdog Restaurant and Sports Club. Happy hour till 7 during the week. Mondays are for pool and poker. Everybody here is amazing. We love the hospitality. We're well taken care of. And they got a Valentine's Day cover band coming through.
Every other Friday there's a band. Or every
Wednesday,
Friday, yeah.
throw it back karaoke with this guy.
That's right.
Sing a Disney song for me.
I'll do it. I'll do Never Had a Friend from Aladdin.
There
do
you
know
go.
Aladdin is my favorite.
Baba had them 40 thieves. And that's as much as you can hear or we'll get
It's a little
copyright
teaser.
stricken.
Charlie, anything else?
Man, no. It's what a weekend, what a time for sports. Excited for our next episode.
Hey, wingman. If you know a girl that might be Charlie's type
There you go.
and you want to participate in our Pouring Takes Speed dating event, date a Charlie, chances with Charlie,
Chances with Charlie.
There we go.
Over here.
then reach out to
Charming
admin
Charlie.
at pouringtakes.com and in the subject line say CharlieChances.com. Whatever. What are we saying? Chances for Charlie? Chance
Chances
at Charlie.
with Charlie.
Yeah, you get something like
I
that.
hope you
It'll
like
be
dog
fine.
hair.
I hope you like doghair.com.
Chances with Chewy.
Watch the movie.
That's
Must
really
Love
what
Dogs.
it is. It's really Chances with Chewy. I'm the wingman.
That's right. Chewy, Charlie, and Chances. Chock full of fun. Here we go.
And I'm going to go buy this guy another shot.
Oh, that's what I need.
And you, my sweet Charlie,
Yeah.
just keep getting all the ladies, okay?
We will see. All right, guys. Well, until next time.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.